Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here, and welcome to a video all about Sonya. How to beat Sonya. Rough topic to take on. She is obviously a very strong character, so there are a few tips that I've found here to kind of give yourself a little bit of an easier time. But like I always say, if you have a good character with a good player, it's going to be difficult regardless. So just here's some things to look out for and just be aware of. So I find ideally against Sonya, this is kind of the range I want to be in. To fight against her, where like her back one is going to whiff. Yeah, I do have to worry about the onion rings, so be careful of that. And you kind of make her just want to get like frustrated and just throw the string out. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. They just get, frustrated. She does get the combo off of her, I don't know optimals, but I'm just, trying to show you. She does get the combo off of her overhead, whereas she doesn't off the low, but she gets a little bit of damage off it because she can go into that. So 168, so she can just chip away at you. So I found that a lot of Sonyas mostly like to go with the overhead, so because it is really a bit of a guess. I believe looking at the frame data for both of those, there's a technical fuzzy there, but I'm not going to say like go ahead, do that. It's a one frame fuzzy, so don't worry about it. Just it's more of a guess on what she's going to do. She needs damage. Maybe she's lacking behind a little bit on the health bar. Check her health if she has to catch up. Maybe she's probably going to be going for this one because she can get the damage. If she's got the life lead, she wants to play kind of, a little more unpredictable. You can kind of go with that one. That's unsafe though, so make sure that you know exactly how to punish it when it comes time to block it. If you think that one's coming, punish it. Especially if you're Baraka, because he punishes like crazy. So if you're playing this character like Cetrion or Scarlet, for example, and you have multiple projectiles you can put out on the screen at the same time, this isn't a terrible spot for you to be in with her full screen. Her onion rings are a little bit scary, especially with the crushing blow off the second one, so be aware of that. But, if you can get something like Scarlet's tentacle porn knockdown and then hit her with some low stuff, maybe a blood ball, something like that, just to kind of keep her, a little bit of chip damage, keep her from moving, and getting her projectile out. So that's, again, she's got one of the best projectiles in the game. It's super fast, and of course the crushing blow off the second hit, so be aware. But if you have multiple projectiles you can link together, you might be able to frustrate her a bit into using that at the wrong time, or just trying to jump or something like that. So I would definitely avoid getting in the corner with Sonya because she has true 50-50s that will both launch. So this is where spacing comes into play. Like if you're like, say, playing a zoning character and you're zoning her out, make sure that you're not backing yourself into the corner. Being very aware of the stage is super, super integral to your success in this matchup. You don't want to get to the corner. There is going to get to a point where you're almost going to be there, and then you have to kind of start playing this game. And here again that I was talking about earlier, to kind of trick her into doing something, switching positions, and then going back out. So I can't stress that enough. Be very, very careful about your stage presence here. Be aware if you're getting gimmicked with strings. Like there's that one here, for example. I don't really see too many high-level Sonya players using it, but I ran into it a little bit when I was playing at Northwest Majors. There's a mix-up here with the 3-3-3 into that, or the 3-3-3 into the overhead. Now, if you look at the frame data for that, where is it? Right here. So the overhead is 9 frames. So her leg breaker is 17 frames. So the overhead's going to come out first. So that's something that is definitely you can fuzzy guard. Unfamiliar with fuzzy guarding, it means you can block both directions and block both option selects. So you block high first, and then you go to block low. So just in case she does the overhead, you'll block that. Switch it down to low, you'll block that. So keep that in mind for any other strings that she has that might end like this, that she can switch into her low. Look at the startup frames of both. This is a good example in the other direction, where her overhead is going to come out after, at the start of 25 frames, after her leg breaker. So if she does that, that will come out first as opposed to that. And of course you can cancel that, which is stupid. Whose idea was that? Thanks, NRS. So that's something to lab on your own time. I'm not going to go through all the frames and stuff, but that's the general idea behind some of her strings and how fuzzy guarding works to assist you in this matchup, because she is really mix-up heavy. So just knowing all of her strings and just being familiar with your options there is super important. And that's about it, guys. Sonya is a difficult character, so this isn't a too in-depth guide, but I wanted to put out something to give you guys a glimmer of hope. If you're not just like, I haven't given up already. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to play Sonya. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out. And if you're new here, subscribe because we make videos every single day. #BigDinkEnergy, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.